people are the keepers of the flame, entrusted with the holy light of freedom that shines on the greatness of America, and also illuminates that which must be addressed and changed. There is much to celebrate. There is much to overcome. Freedom is the foundation of our national heritage. But freedom can only survive if it is anchored in truth. We pay homage to our individual ancient heritage, while we acknowledge our bonds Americans, those who share a love for this land, blessed by God, secured by the brave and free. America, the beautiful, sweet land of freedom. This is my country. This is your country. This is our homeland.
Now you need to listen. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trembling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Girls, you should be practicing it even if you're seated.
Boys and girls, in just a few minutes, Disney Performing Arts will present a special guest performance. We hope you will join us. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disney Performing Arts is pleased to present the Millard West High School Choirs from Omaha, Nebraska, under the direction of Kathy Simpson and Zach Bjornson. Please welcome the Millard West High School Choirs.
Glory,
The Star-Spangled Banner does wave over this land of the free and home of the brave. America, the beautiful. From sea to shining sea, from vast plains to mountain vistas, from great lakes to mighty rivers, from barren deserts to primeval forests, we share this incredible mosaic of creation. We also share the beauty of freedom, freedom to enjoy our great country. As Americans, we have the right, the privilege, the joy to travel throughout our nation without having to obtain permission. We are able to cross state borders and travel freely wherever our dreams and desires take us. This is our America, beautiful. That's right. This land is your land, and this land is my land. Our homeland. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
I've roamed and rambled, and I've followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
When the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice came chanting, this land was made for you and me. Yeah. Several centuries ago, a nation dedicated to the principles that guided our founders was merely a dream. However, it was a dream whose time had come. It was the destiny of the human spirit to arrive at the conclusion that all men are created equal, and that certain truths are indeed self-evident. That mankind is endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Once that truth took root in the hearts and minds of freedom's pioneers, the world was on the threshold of a mighty wind of change. Once the bell of liberty sounded, it could never be silenced. For those who were willing to make the journey, to leave behind friends and family and all that was familiar, to give whatever was required, A new beginning in a new world awaited them. For those who were brave enough to be free, a new life had begun. They had found a place where liberty and justice for all was not a cliche, it was a creed. They came and staked their claim. They came knowing that freedom does not come without great cost. They came making this nation their own, living with the brave and the free, living in the homeland.
Stand tall, don't fall, all for one for all. That is the battle for you and for me. Freedom and liberty demand a high cost. Many rights gained through so many lives lost. The brave and the free know it goes hand in hand. If you dare to dream, dare to dream, dare to dream of living in the homeland.
Our homeland, so beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. Staying united as a nation does not come without triumph, and does not come without tragedy. America has endured wars both foreign and domestic. This land remains the home of the free, because it remains the home of the brave. Throughout our history, men and women have answered the nation's call to protect and defend those rights and freedoms we hold sacred. Some walk among us in battlefield dress, ready to board the next flight, to stand in our stead's way against harm. Some walk among us unnoticed, but they carry the satisfaction of memories of victories won and the scars of friends lost. Some are not able to walk among us, for they are the fallen patriots who live on in the heart of a grateful nation. Our debt cannot be adequately paid, but our chance to honor our heroes cannot happen often enough. As the song from your branch of the service is sung, would all of our active military and veterans please rise, so we may thank you for protecting our homeland.
Over hill, over
History has taught us that through freedom and liberty may be the path most sought, it is seldom the road most traveled. It is also important to note that the pursuit of true justice more often than not requires the greatest sacrifice from the just. We use these words so easily, and for so many of us the rights came so easily. However, we must never forget the sacrifices made, the promises kept, the costs incurred. We must never lose the beauty and the harmony of the sacred song of freedom.
Song of freedom will never be deterred. From her beauties to the farthest land, her melody is heard. A tune of matchless beauty filled with strains of victory. Each lyric penned in crimson, the blood of the free.
We, the people, are the keepers of the flame, entrusted with the holy light of freedom that shines on the greatness of America, and also illuminates that which must be addressed and changed. There is much to celebrate. There is much to overcome. Freedom is the foundation of our national heritage. But freedom can only survive if it is anchored in truth, His truth. We pay homage to our individual ancient heritage while we acknowledge our bond as Americans, those who share a love for this land, blessed by God and secured by the brave and the free. America, the beautiful, sweet land of liberty. This is my country. This is your country. This is our homeland.
He has
joining us for this very special guest performance. And enjoy the rest of your day here at Downtown Disney.